Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo. We're here at the South Park Center. I'm delighted to be doing with Joey with his movie Spies in Corsets. Let's have a look at the clip.
Why do you have to wear a stay for this anyway?
Part of 18th century gala did you not get?
Well, there's ways to hide it, I just thought.
The freak likes it. What I mean is he's clearly stuck in the 18th century himself.
We're here. Welcome to the New Filmmakers LA family.
Yeah, thank you.
That's it now. You just got to be part of us forever.
Amazing.
And thank you for bringing Spies in Corsets. I just keep wanting to say it because it's such a great name.
Thank you.
It's
yeah,
like-
it's Spice of course.
Spies is amazing, isn't it? For those that haven't seen your film, tell us the brief synopsis.
Okay, so Spice and Corsets is about spies, Odie and Marcy, ready to embark on the mission that they were set on 3 months in preparation for disabling the plans of an overtly rich prison owner at an 18th century gala. So with all that up at stake, they are getting ready. They're like trying to tease each other to get their like professional missions out in the open. I mean, it's the same spy agency supposedly, so they know what's up, but they're trying to get it out anyway. But they end up revealing three things. One, their unprofessional feelings for each other. Two, their opposite political stances on prison abolition. And three, their self-appointed missions that actually sabotage both of their individual actual missions. So now with the heightened, complex, layered argument, they gotta figure some things out. But fundamentally, at the end of the day, they want to eat the overtly rich.
Why would you not want to watch a film with that synopsis? All I'm saying, because you've got such a brilliant imagination, and what you just said described exactly what we watched on film, which is brilliant and really, really incredible. Dare I say, when did this idea just all arise, and you're like, I've got to turn this into a film?
Kind of a couple things came together. One was like we filmed this in the DGA and the WA strikes, so we had time. I looked at my team. I was like, we got to make something. We have the time. We're professionals. Let's do it. And then also just thinking about like what's important to us. So prison abolition, like what can we say? Eating the rich, and just general like political division.
Yeah.
And how can we like piece that together? And before me being a director, before me even being a Steadicam operator, which is my other day job, I'm a dancer and I'm a dance academic at that. And so I went back into like this research practice that I've kind of been in and out of for the last 10 years. And two books within that research practice I think will always influence me like going forward. One of them is Queer Phenomenology by Sarah Ahmed and Conflict is Not Abuse by Sarah Schulman. Queer phenomenology, for the audience members, phenomenology is like the study of objects in relation to each other and in dynamic with us. And so knowing that resource-wise, we only had one room, we're like, okay, like just two actors, let's not do anything too difficult. And knowing that given the structure of a room, they've been in there for 3 months. They haven't had any feelings talk until that very moment that we see on camera. That structure, that small space will bring out those hard conversations.
Yes.
So how, it was like writing, I was like, how can I make that be the boiling point? And then with Sarah Schulman, one of the threads in her book is the hierarchy, the structure of the hierarchy you're in directly impacts the way we have private conversations. And so, for example, if you live in a police state, conversations will inherently be violent. They'll be combative. They'll be full of defense. And so Marcy and Odie, they have to disentangle the very conversation that this overtly rich prison owner would want them to have. So with like inner party drama, which I believe is so much more of a tougher conversation to have to someone closest to you with a opposing belief than someone with like the spectrum of belief and like jumping all the way over. So instead of letting those divided politics come into between them and their mission, how can they get around that to enact what they fundamentally, at the end of the day, both want to do?
This is amazing. Honestly, I firstly, just thank you for making something that's got so many important points of depth, you know, around our society and experiences and themes. I mean, goodness me. And it was also, everything you mentioned was things that we've all been through in like the last 5 years in a much more dramatic way. And you've incorporated that into this film in spies and cultures, which I absolutely love. I think you should write a book yourself though, because, you know, you've got, I mean, even just an analogy of this experience. I mean, I think there's so much you've covered in there. How did you, I mean, I really love the vision of the film, and I'd love to just talk about the analogy of all the different concepts and why. But I really love the way you set the scene and the style of it. Like, I really felt like I was in a sort of like mystical, magical world. Like, how did you know about how you wanted the film? You knew how you wanted it to, the context where it came from, but how you wanted it to look and to feel, because I really enjoyed that journey.
Yeah, so I love a period piece. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite film, and obviously we did not have the budget to pull up like a whole period piece, but we had like the costumes, and we're like, okay, how can we make this work? And then the location, the room that we were in, was like our living room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was in some mystical place. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a hotel-looking LA living room.
Yeah.
And then our production designer, Leah Hewlings, like, freaking killed it. So.
Yeah, and you obviously had to get authentic costumes too, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, which looked amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Let's talk about your actors, because I love them. Like, they all did such a great job. Like, the way they had to be a certain kind of actor to be able to respond in the way they did. And they did a great job. How was that experience casting and for you as a director?
So casting wise, I met Chloe like 4 years ago on a D&D set. I was Steadicam, and they were a part of like a 15-person stunt team.
Okay.
And we didn't even have a conversation. We just like looked at each other and we're like, we create together, come here.
Gravitation, I love it.
Yeah, so I knew I wanted to work with them. And so I was like, great, you're in. And then Jewel, we met on the Party, which is a D&D web series on YouTube. There's a lot of clout. It's a great show. And I was camera operating, and they were acting in it. And they invited me to their birthday party. They're like, "What's up?" I told them about Spies and Corsets. They're like, "Let me know if you need actors." And I was doing chemistry reads for Chloe, and so I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Just come on down." And then they like had so much chemistry off the bat. They're like really close friends now. Yeah, and so that's.
I love it. Well, thank you D&D, because they kind of had a contribution, right?
Yeah,
definitely. And what was it like directing this as well? How was that experience for you?
Honestly, like, it was natural. It was, everything flowed. And I mean, putting a lot of emphasis on prep. And so telling my department heads, like, this is what I want, this is what the vision is, how can we get there feasibly without stress, and really co-creating together how we can do this, mostly in prep. And then we had 2 days to shoot, $800 to spare.
Good job.
Thank you. And on the day, it just was like butter. It was just like, it was natural.
Love it. Yeah. You see, it's really nice when you have that, because it makes everything feel so much better and smoother, doesn't it, as well? Making this particular project, like, looking back on it, what have you learned from this experience?
Oh my goodness. I keep on relearning. We're nothing without each other. Like, again, like the crew on this really, it came through because of community. So we're nothing without each other. But like a feasible learning, I learned how to fundraise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's a really important part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. No, fundraising. I mean, we can't underestimate fundraising. Every little helps, doesn't it? And you know, working out how that budget looks and what it looks like. What was really special yesterday, obviously being at New Filmmakers LA Film Festival, is it was queer filmmakers, queer storytelling, so many amazing stories. How was that experience being part of this particular event as well with us?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Crazy with what is going on in downtown LA right now.
I know.
And so it was really powerful to see community show up for each other and stick together, and even like going from the venue to the parking lot, it was just like power in numbers. Like, we got
what is
other.
This apocalypse we're in, you know? But queer stories will keep existing, right? There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was special, and like everyone was so nice. Everyone was like, let's help each other. Like we rise together. It's not about competition.
But I think that's how you've made people feel, Joey. Like, you know, that's why you've got such a great team around you and you've taken care of people, because it's really half of what it actually is. It's just having a solid team that believe in the project, believe in you, and working together in any capacity as well. Where, dare I say, after the great analogy you've given of this particular film, what world are you taking to us next?
Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm in development for 2 international features.
Oh my goodness.
Super exciting. One of them is like a fantasy mafia movie.
Of course.
Think Lord of the Rings meets the Wachowskis Bound.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it explores more like perspective, conversations, etc. But more focusing on like what is true power and who truly wields it, between hierarchy and like the oppressed, and how does the power of illusion play with illusion as power as well, and exploring like masking and whatnot. So
gosh, amazing.
Yeah,
I love the world. Are you always going to create a world for us that's like complete?
I think so.
I think you need to. Like, you know, and I love that, and honestly, your depth of imagination is really great, because we get to go to a place that we wouldn't normally go to unless you create it. So well done.
Thank you.
But thank you for Spies in Corsets, and looking forward to your next international projects as well.
Yeah.
Get traveling with your work. How cool is that?
Yeah.
But no, listen, Joey, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,
welcome to New Filmmakers, and keep bringing your projects to us, okay?
Will do. Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.